Good evening, Facebook and Twitter world. How are you? I hope you're really well this Tuesday evening. We've had some really lovely days weather-wise, haven't we? I don't know about you, but I've been in the garden over the weekend, tidying up and getting things sorted and feeling the spring weather creeping in, which is good for the soul. I think it's good for the soul anyway. So, anyway, whilst people log on, and whether you do or whether you don't, it doesn't matter. I will speak anyway. Let's cover the basic air hostess stuff. The dog is in the room with me, so there may be scrabbling around on the floor. There may be grunting. It's not me. It's the dog. We're really seriously suffering with COVID hair right now. It is so long. It's literally either got to be curly or in a ponytail. There's no in between. I'm sure that any of you ladies out there will feel my pain with COVID and the lack of beauty treatments and hair treatments. But hey ho, it's very little to worry about, isn't it? There's nothing to worry about. Anyway, why am I rambling on? Because I like to give people a chance to jump on and get themselves settled and be able to listen and not miss the first couple of minutes, which is always really annoying. You don't want to have to watch it back, do you? Anyway, so I'm going to just start talking now. Tonight, oh, there's a bit of lag there. Hope that hasn't come through. Tonight, I am going to be talking to you about the power of affirmations and how to make them really work for you. It's a subject that I am really passionate about, having been that person that didn't really get it about 11 or 12 years ago and have learned how powerful this tool is. So I want to share that with you tonight because it will make a difference in your life, make a difference in your business. It will make a difference in your money. It'll make a difference in so many different ways. So that's what I'm going to be talking about. So as usual, let me know if you're listening live or if you're on replay, #replay. Let me know where you're watching from in the world. And I am Mandy Nicholson, and I am a creative genius consultant, artist, and author, and I help creative women to launch, grow, and scale their creative business and make more money. It really is my passion. And the reason I show up every Tuesday night at the same time, with nothing better to do with my life on a Tuesday evening other than show up and share free stuff with you, is to put my little two penneth into the world with a view that it may help somebody move forward, inch forward, even just a little bit. And it's a great way of being able to give back without it costing you anything more than a little bit of time. So that's how I view it anyway. So Tuesday nights are actually one of my favorite nights of the week where I can come and talk to you and babble about absolutely anything. But this is one of my favorite subjects. I get really excited when I'm asked to talk about affirmations. As I said to you at the start, it was something that I struggled with initially. So like lots of people, I read the book, The Secret. I watched the movie, The Secret, and I got the concept of it all. And I understood that part of a process of manifesting things, and I talked about manifesting last week, and I mentioned affirmations, but I want to delve deep today. Because affirmations are a process that helps you to reprogram your thinking in a really big way. And I don't want you to underestimate the power. Now, many people understand affirmations as a positive statement said in the now. I think most people understand them, that you repeat consistently in order to manifest what it is you want. I think most people understand that affirmations can do that. I don't think everyone really truly grasps the power of this simple and really, really effective tool. Now, I did a post yesterday and we had a little bit of a laugh with it. A couple of people put a gif on there of somebody covered in post-it notes. Well, that was me when I started. I had post-it notes all over the house with the positive statements on, stuck everywhere, fridge door, behind the loo door, all over the walls, on my vision board, thinking that was all I had to do with affirmations. Post-it note everywhere, and then sort of say them when I walked around and noticed the post-it note. That was my perception of what an affirmation was and how it worked. I was so wrong. But it took me years to really understand the power of these simple little statements. You don't need post-it notes. That's the first thing I'm going to say. But they do help if you want to remember to do something. You've got to find your way. An affirmation is a program. For me, your brain is like a computer. I talk about this a lot, and it is. Your brain is one big computer with billions and billions of connections going on in lots of different places, from the frontal lobe into the back of your brain and into what is called the reticular activating system. I've talked about this before. I will talk about it again. And you have the opportunity to program your brain and your thoughts to help you to manifest the things that you want in life. Whether that's joy and happiness, whether that's gratitude, whether that's money, whether that's a new car, whether it's a castle in Scotland, whether it's a new dress, it doesn't matter what it is. You have the power in you to be able to program your brain to come up with the pathways and the actions that you need in order to get the things that you want in your life. If that's a successful business, you have the power to do that. And it sounds too simple to be true, but it really is. So how does it do that? When you repeat something, you are training your brain to notice it. So I've posted a little link in here. It's only valid for 14 days, and the link takes you to a PDF. And literally, I've thrown some affirmations on here for you. The first are about money, and the second lot are about gratitude. I've just wanted to give you some good examples of good affirmations that you can use. So let's talk about money. Money's going to be a thing for everybody coming out of lockdown. I'm speaking about money mindset twice in the next few weeks at different groups. It's really important. People are feeling the pinch. They're struggling a little bit. So what a great time to actually look at your money mindset affirmations. What you do with an affirmation is you speak in the present. So I live a wealthy and abundant life. It's you're acting as if you already have it. You are training your brain to think that you already have it, that you are worthy of it, that it's going to come to you imminently, that it's on its way, it's already happening. What happens with your brain when you say an affirmation, such as I live a wealthy and abundant life? Money comes easily and effortlessly to me from multiple different sources. I am a money magnet. These are positive affirmations in the now about money. And if you get used to actually repeating these affirmations again and again and again, you are setting in motion a programming code for your brain for you to then be able to notice opportunity. Can't speak tonight. Notice opportunities that are already there that you would not necessarily have noticed had you not been talking to your brain. And this is how they are. This is how they work. This is how powerful they are. Is that when you talk about something again and again and again, and I'm just going to, Facebook's actually gone off there. There must be some issues with the internet tonight. So I'm sorry if this is glitching. I don't know whether it is or it isn't. But something just went off on my Facebook there. So apologies if that's ruining your viewing. Anyway, when you talk about something again and again and again in a positive way, as if you already have it, your brain believes you eventually. It doesn't believe you after you've said it 3 times. It doesn't believe you after you've said it for 3 days. This has to become a way of life for you. So when I walk the dogs every single morning in life, I do my affirmations. So I live a wealthy and abundant life. Money comes easily and effortlessly to me from multiple different sources are 2 of the affirmations that I use every single day. 7 days a week, 52 weeks of the year, because it keeps my money mindset healthy and it keeps me alert, and it enables my reticular activating system, which is the part of your brain that responds to visual, to sensory things. It programs that part of your brain to look automatically, subconsciously for opportunities. So I've used it before and I'll use it again, an example. So if you decided you wanted a particular kind of car, so a red BMW, let's use a red BMW. You want a red BMW. You want this year's model. You want it to have all of the flash bits that come as standard. And you've chosen that car. And you can start to say affirmations such as, I am grateful to be driving on the open road in my red BMW. I am worthy of having my brand new red BMW. I am ready and able to receive the keys to my red BMW. You are telling your brain that this is coming to you imminently. In fact, you're believing that you already have it. Your reticular activating system, I'm going to call it the RAS, then activates, and subconsciously it looks for red BMWs. And you will see more of them than you normally see. You will see advertisements for them. You'll notice them in magazines, in newspapers. That's how affirmations work, because it'll bring more of the thing that you are looking for into your life. So the more that you repeat the affirmations, the more you're training your brain to notice. What will then happen is your brain will also come up with the solutions to get you from where you are now to what it is you want. So if you want to generate more money in your life and you are repeating your money affirmations, your brain will put in front of your path opportunities that could generate wealth for you. You won't have to look for them. They will come to you. This has happened to me consistently for the last 11 to 12 years. And bearing in mind, 11 years ago, I had nothing, and I started with a blank canvas, nothing, in a council house, and I had to manifest all the things I needed. First of all, I manifested clients without having to look for them. I manifested new business into my cleaning business and then my financial services business without having to look for clients. I manifested multiple income streams. I manifested things for my children. I manifested lots of things, eventually manifesting enough money to buy my dream home for cash. I did this through programming my brain regularly, daily, to look for the opportunities that already lay before me, but that I may not have noticed had I not been using affirmations to send a code to that particular part of my brain that was going to help me to generate those things into my life. Now, just saying affirmations without all the other bolt-ons that go with it. So last week I talked about manifesting in general. Affirmations are a part of it, but not all of it. And there's more to it than that. When I spoke last week, I talked about getting excited, talking about things. You'll have heard me talking on these very lives on a Tuesday, and most things that I do and say about my castle in Scotland. Because when you start telling other people about what you want to manifest in your life, and you are using affirmations and you are programming your brain, and then you're talking about it and getting excited about it and acting as if you've already got it, other people start to notice for you as well, because do you know what you're doing? You're activating their RAS as well, and they notice for you. Now, this has happened to me and to other people I have known. Imagine you want this red BMW, okay? You want this red BMW so badly, it's on your vision board. You're repeating affirmations every single day. You're really excited about it. You want it. Everywhere you go in your house, there's a picture of this red BMW. You've been in and you've test driven it. You know where you can buy one. You know how much it costs. You know all the finance deals. And then somebody that you've been telling about this thing that you want notices a competition in a magazine to win a red BMW. Because you've programmed their reticular activating system by talking about it, being excited about it, and making sure it's on your agenda and that you're repeating your affirmations, you have sent the message out to the universe, and they have come back to you and said, have you seen this competition to win a red BMW? I thought you might like to enter it because I know you are trying to get one of these. There's science behind this. It's not woo-woo. There's science behind it, and it works. The more excited you get and the more committed that you get in the process. It's a process. Everything in life has a process attached to it. Everything in life has a purpose. When you create purpose and you create a process, then you have the opportunity. This is where the woo-woo thing of the universe brings things towards you. So I have manifested my dream business. I have manifested my dream home. I've manifested multiple things into my life by having them on my agenda daily. And I want you to be able to do the same. Now, I'm following this up next month with a couple of blogs about the same thing, manifesting and affirmations, with some newsletters, because it's such a big topic and people take time to really understand it. I don't want you to beat yourself up if you don't fully understand the process. There's loads of information about this out there. It's information overload, and everybody will have a method. Everybody will tell you something slightly different. What I will say to you is you've got to find your way of making this part of your daily routine and being really comfortable with it. Being comfortable repeating these affirmations and saying them out loud and integrating them into your life. Being open enough to talk about them with people that you care about and people that are likely to be able to help you in your journey. So when you're talking about your red BMW really excitedly with your family and your affirmations are everywhere, it becomes common knowledge that that's what you want. And that's exactly what you need. Create your affirmations today. Think about it. You don't want to be repeating 200. It's too much for your brain to cope with. Start by trying to manifest 2 or 3 things, simple things. Doesn't have to be big stuff. It doesn't have to be a red BMW. It could be one new client into your business, your perfect client, one new perfect client into your business. And I want you to think about the affirmations and how you structure them. So you could say something like, I am ecstatic to welcome 3 new clients in the next 2 months, 3 new perfect clients in the next 2 months into my business. I am ecstatic. So you're acting as if you've already got it and you're happy about it. You're being very specific with your order to the universe. I am ecstatic to welcome 3 new perfect clients into my business in the next 2 months. You're telling them you want 3 new clients. You're telling the universe that you want it to happen in the next 2 months. Yeah, and you're telling the universe how you're going to feel. So imagine saying that every single day, day in, day out. If you don't do dog walks in the morning like me, early morning where there's nobody about and you can't say them out loud, do it in the shower. Say it out loud. Really mean it. Listening to yourself say it, as well as the act of saying it, is using 2 senses, not 1. You're not just thinking it, you're saying it out loud. You're hearing it, you're speaking it, you believe in it, and you're teaching yourself to genuinely think that you already have it. This is how affirmations work. So go away tonight and write yourself 3, no more than 3 affirmations for what it is you want to attract into your life, into your business, that would make a big difference to you. And give yourself the next 4 weeks. Now, some affirmations I've had to repeat for years before they've actually manifested fully into my life. It's not something you can give up on. It's something that you need to integrate into your daily routine before you actually believe it's going to happen. And you know, the only person you've got to convince in this is you. Once you've convinced yourself that this works, then you've nailed it. So hopefully that's made sense to you tonight. Do print off your freebie, your sheet of affirmations that I've pre-prepared for you. I am speaking on Friday at MIB International, Leeds and Wakefield. If you haven't got a ticket and you want to go to that. I'm talking about money mindset, all things money mindset. And I'll be talking about affirmations then. I will be back next Tuesday at the same time, same place, talking about something different. But tonight, it was all about helping you to manifest through the use of the powerful tool of affirmations. So good luck with that. And you know what? Let me know whether you've been able to integrate this in your life. If you're struggling writing your affirmations, send me a message. I will help you. I'm happy to do that. And I am going to wish you all the best with whatever it is you want to manifest, and know that you can do it. So good luck with that. I will see you next week, same time, same place. Bye for now. Have an awesome night.